There's only one spot left in the Final Four. Who will keep their championship aspirations alive? We will find out today. Welcome everyone to the Laguna 500. I am your host, Ian Clutch Power, and it is tournament time. Let's take a look at the bracket. We are headed to the North region today, where Jasmine, having beaten the defending champion Islander, will take on the Vampire Bassist, who in round one knocked off the King of the Dead. The winner of this matchup heads to the Final Four and has their championship aspirations remain. We are ready for round one with Jasmine on the left in copper, the Bassist on the right in black. Best 2 out of 3 goes to the Final Four. It looks like Jasmine's out to an early lead. She goes wide of the Carrots, goes past the Meat Grinder, and she's on the elevator. No sign of the Vampire Bassist right now. Jasmine headed down the Lava River and into the Gravedigger. She struggles a few times, finally bounces around the rocks, and she is on her way for lap number 2. Vampire made up some ground. Let's see if she can make a move now early in lap number 2. Jasmine goes around the mushrooms again, bounces a little off the wall. That's going to slow her down. She hits the Carrots and slows her down even more. Now she's caught up in the Meat Grinder. Who's going to make their way through? Now both teams are caught up in the Meat Grinder. Can anybody find their way out? Both just barely get their way out. And now look at all of these marbles. Oh, we're going to have a serious finish here. Jasmine and Vampire coming into the Gravedigger. Who's going to take the 1-0 lead? Marbles flying everywhere. Here's 2 Jasmine marbles up on top and across. It is Jasmine taking a 1-0 lead. Oh, that one could have gone either way, but ultimately it was Jasmine picking up the 1-0 lead. Looks like she's got a little support system in the crowd. Good to see Aladdin and Genie cheering her on. Oh my. Oh, look at the Vampire crowd. They have completely surrounded Genie and Aladdin. What a terrifying sight. You never know what crazy fans are going to show up, and the Vampire Bassist has a literal army of Batlords. Not only are they cheering on the Vampire Bassist, but they are intimidating Genie and Aladdin by completely surrounding them in the stands. Let's see if the crowd can help Vampire Bassist make a move and even this score at 1. We are on the slides for round number 2. 4 marbles across the Carrot Bridge, and the Vampire now has 2 marbles out front. One bounces off a Carrot, one gets caught up in the Meat Grinder, the other one is through, no problem. Here comes another Vampire, and she's got 2 marbles on the elevator. Let's see how she handles the Gravedigger. Struggling a little bit to get up, now is up on top. Here's a second Vampire. She is in complete control here as we go into the final lap. Coming off of turn 1, oh no, she spins up in the corner. That slows her way down. Can Jasmine capitalize? Now they're into their mushrooms. Just off the mushrooms, but it's still 2 Vampires. Bouncing around in the Carrots a little bit, but through the Meat Grinder, this one appears to be all Vampire. No sign of Jasmine anywhere. It looks like Vampire will even the score at 1 here. Can it get up top? The first one is stuck. Here comes Jasmine. They're side by side. Oh, Vampire passed her on the last turn. Did you see that? They were neck and neck. The first marble got stuck in the rocks. The second Vampire got up top. Jasmine bounces up there. They bump a little bit. They are side by side, rolling down. Jasmine with a little burst of speed, but had the outside lane. Vampire cuts her off and ultimately takes the round 2 win. We are even at 1 apiece as we go on to a tie-breaking round number 3. The winner will head to the Final Four. So much at stake here as we roll with round number 3. Jasmine out to an early lead with a pair of marbles. One gets hung up on the Carrots. Now the other is hung up in the Meat Grinder. They both get a marble through. It looks like Vampire is 2 lengths behind. They come down the Lava River towards the Gravedigger. How will Jasmine handle it? She's up and through. Vampire struggling a little bit. She's going to be significantly behind. Jasmine, one lap away from heading to the Final Four. She gets past turn number 1. She blasts past the mushrooms. How will she handle the carrots? Oh, a little bit of a bump, but not bad. She gets denied by the meat grinder. Who's going to get through first? Jasmine shoots through. Oh, this thing looks like it's all Jasmine now. Jasmine to the top, coming down the lava river with a chance to advance. She drops into the Gravedigger, can't get through. Now there's Vampire Marbles in there. Who's going to get out first? Jasmine's out first. Here comes Vampire, but it's not enough. Jasmine is going to defeat Vampire in a very close battle. You could see Vampire come out of the Gravedigger just behind Jasmine. Tried to bump her out of the way, but was just a fraction of a second late. Vampire, with a fantastic tournament, goes home disappointed, and Jasmine will represent the North region. She is headed to the Final Four. The field has been dwindled from 32 down to 4 teams. Spoiler alert, we're about to reveal the other Final Four. If you don't want to know, stop this video right now. Out of the East region, the Blackbeard and ET matchup ultimately went to ET. In the South region, the Tarkin and Big Bird matchup was outstanding, but ultimately it was Tarkin advancing to the Final Four. He will take on ET for a spot in the final. And in the West region, Mr. T was defeated by Leia. She advances in the West. She will battle Jasmine for a spot in the championship. That is actually a rematch from the Royal Bloodlines qualifying group. It's going to be fun to see if any of the Royal Bloodlines turn into Bad Blood with a spot in the finals on the line. It has been a fantastic Laguna 500 Dreams edition so far. If you want to catch the Final Four action, make sure you hit that subscribe button. My name is Ian Clutch Power. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you next time.